Check battery. Check the batteries before you start reviewing. Okay guys, so we're back again, you're back with me Michael, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Sigelei 75. Now I've already done a review on the Sigelei 75, but this one was sent to me by Asmodus, and it's a limited edition Oni Aqua, which is just there. Now I've been loving this actually, not bad. It's 75 watt unit with temperature control, been running it on this Smock TCT tank. Review on that later on, but at the moment we are about this Sigelei unit just here. So this is the box that it comes in. What we'll do is we'll dive up to the table, we'll dive down to the table, and we'll have a closer look, see what's in the box, see what's different, and then we'll come back up, vape on it, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so this is the Sigelei 75 watts, temperature controlled, limited edition Oni Aqua. So this is the box, standard box there, what the normal 75 comes in. You've got your Oni Demon on the front just there. You've got a little sticker there just saying what colour it is, and nothing really to the sleeve. So we'll just pop that off, and then this is the hard plastic casing that it comes in. Any information, it's just telling you it's a 5 watt to 75 watts. The ohms resistance is 0.05 to 2.5 ohms, 3.2 volts to 4.2 volts. Saying that you have to be 18, pregnant people do not use these products, made in China. Okay, so let's just open the box up, and then that's the unit just there. Let's see what else is in the box. So they do give you a warranty card just there, and a little manual, which you should always read, and that's pretty much it. And then down to the unit. So this unit does come with a USB charger as well. So what we'll do is everything's actually inside the unit, just so they're saving on packaging really. So let's just take this silicone sleeve off, which by the way is nice, not to damage it because it is a nice design. I'll show you afterwards. But the silicone cases, you know, they do come in handy. But on this particular one, I don't like using it because I do love the colour and the design. Okay. So that's just there. You've got your holes for the battery venting on the side just there. Your button openings for the screen, fire button up and down, and then they've even cut a little slot out for the Sigelei sign. So that's that. Now if we just open this up, so magnetic doors, 2 magnets just there, and as you can see the USB cable just in now. So USB charging just from the bottom, so you don't need a separate charger or anything like that. It is a single 18650 battery, and let's just break this down. So that's the lid there, as you can see, that Oni, I never get that right, design just there, and the actual unit. So it's come with this aqua green colour around the edge. As for the actual software, I don't think there's any difference regarding the original one. It's just a nicely presented version of it really. So, and the reason that the doors both come off is obviously so you can just push the battery straight through, which is always handy. So let's just put this together and pop a battery in here. So I'm choosing the Samsung, I think they're 25Rs, R25, 25Rs, something like that. If I can get that in now. No. Right, it has to go in straight, otherwise you will have difficulty if you put one end in first. And then as soon as you pop it in, it says Sigelei. So let's just put the other side of the lid on, just there. And let's just have a look around the unit. 510 spring loaded, no venting holes or anything like that. Fire button, screen up and down, and your USB charger, and some more venting holes just there. So standard procedure, 5 clicks to switch it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and straight away it's Sigelei, and then it comes up with temperature. So a few features here. If we hold, let's just remember this, hold the up and down button it will flash your temperature. If you press them again, it will come up with your wattage. So that's the way you'll adjust that. And as I said, it's 0 to 75 watts. And temperature wise, let's just double check that as well. I think it goes all the way up to 600, and I'm going down. 600 and there you go. And 662 Fahrenheit, and then it'll flick into Celsius, which maxes out at 350 centigrade. And if we just go all the way down, I think it goes down to 100 Celsius. Yep. So 100 Celsius, and that in Fahrenheit is 212. So it does both there. If we hold down the fire button and the minus down, that will lock in your resistance. Again, if we push the fire button with the up button, it will go into 1, 2, 3. I think we need to stick a tank on here. Tank wise, let's have a look. I'm just going to be using this Smock TCC. As I said, the review will be coming up on that later on, and it's temperature controlled. And let's just push those two together. Right, set resistance at 0.25. Okay, so the features on this one, we have a lock facility on this one. So if we push the up and the power, that will set it into a lock mode, and then just push it again and it'll go out of the lock screen just there. If we now we're in temperature mode, let's just change it between temperature and power mode. So to change between the power function and temperature, we'll hold both the up and down button together, and then it'll move into options of temperature mode and power mode just there. So we go power, or you can go temperature. We'll stay in temperature because that's the coil we've got in here at the moment. And let's just go back up. I think I had this at 63. Let's just do 63 watts. And if we push the up and down buttons together, it'll start flashing Fahrenheit. So let's just go back up. I think I had it at about 500. Let's do 540. And then just press the fire button to lock it in there, and then it starts going for it. Okay. Okay, so I mean pretty much a simple unit. Those are the features just there. Nothing major to go through really with this one. I'm just finding it a really nice unit. Screen dims down, and when you fire it up, it illuminates brighter. But other than that, that is the nice design. Let's just show you those doors up close, which is just there. If I can get rid of that glare, just there. And yeah, it's just a simple unit really. I really enjoyed it. That's the case on it as well. Nice little silicone case. No, it's too fiddly for me, bugs me. But other than that, solid unit, very solid. I've enjoyed it. No rattles, anything like that. Buttons are very clicky, if you can hear that. And I've just adjusted all the settings there, and then fire away. Gargling. So that's it. So what we'll do now is just head back up top, and thanks for that. So now we'll just head back up top and vape on it, and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. Okay, so that was a close look at the Sigelei 75 watt Oni Aqua limited edition. And yeah, as you see, there's nothing different about it, but I did want to review it just because it had been sent to me, other than design and the colour of the unit. But you know, I've really enjoyed this unit. I've been using it all week constantly. Had a tank on it. I haven't been using it with an RDA or anything like that, a dripper. So I've just constantly had it on temperature mode on this tank. But we'll get into it a bit more. The tank, that is. That's on another review. It's nothing new. It's a Smock TCT, but it had been sent to me. So again, you know, I was looking at reviewing the tank anyway. But back to the unit. I've really been enjoying it. I have been using it without the silicone casing, just because I like the design of it. Don't like it to be hidden or covered up or anything like that. But really been enjoying it. I mean, I'm constantly pushing this at 33 watts at 585 Fahrenheit, and it's running a 0.22 ohm coil. Battery life hasn't been too bad. You know, it is only a single 18650 battery, but you know, I've been using it at work, driving, anything like that. It's been really handy. Anything that I want to use a RDA for, I'll just use a bigger mod. But for someone that's coming away from the starter kit, I think that would be a really good option. I mean, it produces the cloud, obviously, or it pushes enough to produce a cloud, because obviously the cloud's going to be coming from the tank or the RDA, which I'm not using, as I said. But I mean, just give a couple of vapes on this and I think it's quite good actually. It produces, it really does, it holds up its end. There's not too many people that recommend a Sigelei or like a Sigelei. I've got a few mates that disagree with them, but I'll fight them all the way. For the price point on there, which is fairly cheap, I think they're around about $59.99, something like that, and that's just the unit, no battery. As the close-up said, you know, it comes with a USB charger, so it can be charged instead of having a separate charger, which is good. But no issues with it. Unlike the Snowwolf 75, which I received, or Snowwolf Mini 75, whatever you want to call it, I've been chain vaping this, and I haven't had the temperature control or temperature protection come in on this. So, you know, I've really liked it, I have to say. Definitely a recommendation to anyone that wants to move away from the starter kits, that wants a bit more power and wants to progress in the vaping, in their vape journey. But yeah, definitely been enjoying this. You know, you can see it for yourself. I know it's the tank, and I will be reviewing that as well. But for the time being, you know, I've put a few different tanks on here, and it's just been doing the same job, whether it be in temperature or power mode. You know, it does do those variations. There's quite a few options, as you saw from the close-up. But yeah, I've been enjoying it, and I think that is pretty much it. Been doing really well. Battery time, I mean, I do have to carry another set of batteries around with me, but that's because of the ohms that I'm running and the sort of temperature and the wattage that I'm running as well. But you know, a set of batteries will do you the whole day easy, if not go into the next day as well. I do have another few mods that I switch between, but you know, other than that, I think it's been a really good mod. Really enjoyed it. Seems pretty solid, even though I've just dropped the casing off of it. They don't fall off, no rattles, nothing like that. I just think it's a really well made mod. Other than that, I think we're pretty much done on this one. Again, thank you to Asmodus for sending me these products direct, really appreciated. Can't wait to see what else they've got. I know they've got another few mods in the pipeline as well, so that'll be interesting to see. I've still got another few coming from them. And I've got a limited edition Crimson Snowwolf 200 to do. So what I'll do is a comparison with the original Snowwolf, which will be quite good. But I mean, for the time being, a very nice little mod, and I do like the colour, the aqua, very nice. The design on it is very nice as well. I think that's about it. So I think we're good, and yeah, hope to see you again, and with another review. We'll see you soon.